class is geared to take new officers and old officers and teach them the tasks that we're taught in Durham basic schools and kind of rebuild on those. So we can take officers that, you know, they might have been around for 15 years, but they've kind of slipped in some bad habits or taken shortcuts that might make them a little less safe out on the street. Kind of hones those skills to bring them back to where when we let them out the door, they're as safe as possible as we can make it. It covers a bunch of different areas. We go from simple handcuffing into ground fighting, weapon retention. We move into traffic stops, building searches. We do domestic violence response. We even talk about what we call tactical mindset and even physical issues involving law enforcement. How to deal with stress, how to deal with the things you encounter when you're just riding around trying to handle the day-to-day calls. One thing we like to see them come back, so that way we can actually see how much they're retaining, but also help make sure they're not slipping back in the traps of, you know, trying to get into some bad habits. Right now I'm currently working on developing another program, so it's not the same thing all the time. We can actually move forward, take it another step, and introduce new things to them as they come through.
Handshake, you do it here. All right, I got a lot more control up in right here.
People attend from other agencies like Bern. We've had some from as far away as Jacksonville. We're trying to spread that out so as many people that can attend can come. It's a labor-intensive class, and we have some really long days, so it does make it a little bit of a challenge if they do live far away. Matter of fact, this last class we put on, it just happened to snow during it, so it impacted things even more. But we try and put it out there as much as we can, so not just the Newburgh Police Department, but all other agencies around us can get a piece of it. If I do this, I ain't covering nothing, right? All right, if I do this, not really covering anything, right? We know this is a bad place to be.
Coming in. Going in room to the left. Let's go. Shots. Show your eyes! Put your hands up! Good! Show me your hand! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Clear. Clear.
All clear. The day versus night is just part of it. We work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, you could be working anytime. So again, we pack a lot of information and a lot of practicals in 1 week. So it has to bleed into the nighttime hours, but it also works to deal with, you know, when we're talking about doing traffic stops versus the day, but then they also see when we start doing a traffic stop at night and lighting comes into play, things change a lot, because something as simple as which way do your lights point on the front of your car makes a big difference when you're encountering an armed adversary.
What's going on today? She invited you over here. She invited you over here.
I'm telling you, the situation we're in right now is not good for us, all right?
We do domestic violence response. We even talk about what we call tactical mindset and even physical issues involving law enforcement. How to deal with stress, how to deal with the things you encounter when you're just riding around trying to handle the day-to-day calls.
Why you got a gun on you?
Cause it's my house.
Why you got
have a gun on.
Okay, but why couldn't you tell us that before we got here?
Dude, look at this. You guys live together?
Was he another one?
Whoa! See? See what I'm talking about?
Stay right there, don't move.
Hands behind your back. Drop the gun!
Ma'am, just drop the weapon.
Got him.
Is he in jail?
Yeah, he's arrested. He's arrested.
It encompasses a lot in a short week, but it takes those people that come in and really hones those skills to put them out and make them as safe as possible on the streets.